Hello,
Hello.
my name is Steve,
And I'm Lily.
and we are Team Similarly Geeky, talking about wizard chess, something that we built for TadHack. This uses the Telnyx for voice in, voice out, and it uses symbl.ai for the processing of the text that comes in. So, wizard chess, as the name suggests, lets you play a game of chess with your voice. We have essentially used $500 million of internet technology and infrastructure to play games. So what happens is that the user goes to the website, they see the game of chess they like to play, and they dial the number connected with that game.
Welcome to Wizard Chess. Please wait for the game to be ready.
They then speak into the phone, saying, I would like to move from here to here, and that voice information goes through Telnyx to symbl.ai. D2 to D4. It processes that, it works out the move they want to make.
Computer moves from G8 to F6.
And then that information is sent via WebSockets to the web page. At which point the AI makes the move, and that move is then constructed into a sentence, passed back through Telnyx to then speak that move to the person at the other end. But to tell you how that actually all works and the nitty-gritty details, it's over to Lily.
So we start by dialing into a Telnyx number and creating a conference room. Then we invite symbl.ai to that conference room, and when the participants are in, we speak back to the first user who dialed in to say, you're ready to play. Then we listen to what the user has to say, pass it into a valid move to the chess webpage, and wait for a response back that we again speak via Telnyx.
Were there any complications with the fact that we're in the UK and most of this infrastructure is in the US?
Yes, so a trick we had to implement is that there are two phone numbers attached to our call control app in Telnyx. One is UK, which I'm dialing into play, and once I'm dialed in, we have symbl.ai joining the US number into the same conference room.
Originally, I was playing with this idea and was using SIP to send the voice. When we switched to using the phone, we had the additional complication that sometimes the symbl.ai voice would be heard by itself, or rather the Telnyx voice would be heard by the symbl.ai voice. So Lily had to implement some more magic to make sure that it didn't hear itself.
Yes, so when using the speak command for a conference, you can add which call control IDs to speak to. So I had to make sure when we first connect the call that the human call control ID was registered, and then I could speak only to that user. So symbl.ai wasn't trying to read its move all the time.
Good. Now, you could implement a lot of this using the speech recognition APIs, which are in a lot of browsers, but they're not in all of them, certainly not some of the cheaper tablets that people would use to play games. And also, the speech recognition isn't quite as good. One of the things that symbl.ai does, for example, is puts a full stop at the end of the sentence, which is really handy when it comes to parsing this stuff out and making sure you've got a full sentence to process. The process itself kind of helps with accessibility and people who aren't necessarily au fait with using the mouse or the keyboard to control things. And to face it, it looks quite cool to speak to your computer, to play chess, and it to make the moves. So that's Wizard Chess by Similarly Geeky. Bye-bye. G1 to F3.
Computer moves from B7 to D5.
E2 to E4.
Computer moves from D5 to E4.
You're right, I'm rubbish at this. Bye.
Okay, leaving.